And Matt, what a great day today, and it looks like it's going to be that way for the rest of the week.
We have a really nice week in store for us. This is that spring weather that we want. That's going to last day after day. Now, at times when you're in the wind, it can get a bit chilly, but if you can block the wind and still be in the sun, it is perfect outside. Right now we're sitting in the 60s and 70s across 5 country, 71 in Fort Smith, 69 in Clarksville, and 65 reporting in Bentonville. We still have that north wind. I think we'll still have a bit of a north wind tomorrow. Maybe a little bit Wednesday, but it's going to be dying on Wednesday, and eventually that south wind starts to come back, and it will really warm us up. In fact, we're going to be headed towards 90 degrees. Some of us will make it, and some of us won't, but we're definitely headed to the 80s. The question is, how warm do we get by the time we get to the weekend? This evening, though, no weather concerns. Just make sure you have the light jacket as you are headed out the door. Mostly clear skies across both Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Overnight tonight, we'll fall to the 50s and then eventually to some 40s. So it's going to be a cool start waking up, headed out the door tomorrow. But another beautiful day. It'll be slightly warmer tomorrow than it was today. Maybe add about 2 or 3 degrees to the thermometer. Should be a wonderful Tuesday for you. Hopefully I have a chance to get outside and enjoy it. But most sunny skies, barely a cloud out there, both in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. In the River Valley, I think we're going to head to the mid-70s rather than just being in the low 70s like we were today. Here's a look at Futurecast. Overnight tonight, winds will start to calm down a little bit. They could start to pick up a bit tomorrow afternoon again, just making sure, we stay in the 70s for now. But once we can break that north wind, that's when we're able to head to the 80s. You can see that north wind still over 10 miles per hour throughout the day, just enough to try to keep us a little bit cooler. But eventually everything changes. Huge warm front coming in from the desert southwest, and it's going to not only bring the heat, but you know that humidity that we start to get in the summertime, we could get an early taste of it. We've got dew points headed to the 60s. That starts to get sticky out there. It's going to feel much more like summer at the end of this week as we get towards especially Friday and into the weekend. And when that takes place, our scattered storm chances do start to pop up as well. I think we're clear through Wednesday, but by Thursday evening, especially Thursday right around sunset, that could be our first wave. And we just got these few showers popping up every once in a while, a couple of thunderstorms too. I want to show you the weather patterns because I think this really helps paint the story. That low pressure system that kept us cool last week, that continues to retreat into Canada. Look at the messy weather pattern. You're like, Matt, what am I looking at? Exactly. You're looking at so many different plumes in the atmosphere coming right over Arkansas and Oklahoma. This is a very messy pattern. And when we get something like this, we just start to bubble up the atmosphere. Very much more like a June type pattern rather than an early May pattern where we get thunderstorms just bubbling it up. Sometimes they can produce some nasty winds though, and sometimes some hail. Usually the tornado threat is a little bit lower, but they're just going to bubble up later this week. And on top of that, we're going to get really warm. These are going to be some heat storms that try to pop up. Once again, we don't normally get these in early May, but that's what's the atmosphere serving us. We've got upper 80s likely as we push towards the weekend, on and off storm chances. As long as temperatures are well into the 80s, we're going to have the chance for a pop-up storm every once in a while. It doesn't mean it's going to rain the whole time, but boy, we're going to see how close we can get to that 90-degree mark.
Wow.
We are very close to it. If we do get a little rain this weekend, it'll be nice to cool things down in the air a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. We may need it.
What's the severe level with all this?
Low.
Okay.
It's a lot higher
Because we're in that
Western
time of the
Oklahoma.
year when we're
are.
supposed to be getting all this.
That's what's weird about this pattern. This is much more like a summer pattern. Yeah. So we're not really expecting a huge tornado outbreak or anything, but we could get some windstorms, which can sometimes produce just so much damage.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Matt, thanks. Coming up, the White House Correspondents' Dinner last night. Highlights from the evening's event. Coming up next.